Hey, it's Scott here, and today we're going to be playing Pro Pilkey 2, or as I like to call it, ice fishing game that's awesome because I like it, and it's amazing, and yeah, it's probably the best ice fishing game I've been able to find, and you probably hear people yelling. That's because they're playing the Wii and they're making a bunch of noise. I think I will play in spring during, like what I've done, during the night, which limits my lakes that I can go to. Let me find a lake. So this is probably my favorite lake. It's Finnish. All of these are Finnish. I don't know. It's like my summer car. It's a Finnish game, but I have no clue how to say that. I think it's Vauntel. Please don't correct me if I'm wrong. But I know that we have several starting areas. Like we can start there, kind of in the central area, or we can start up north, which is my favorite spot. So that is where we are going to start. The reason I started up here is because that little lake, that little section that is connected to the upper lake, the bigger upper lake portion, there's a lot of fish in there. And they're fun to catch. Mostly perch, but, you know, that's cool. A little windy today. Now, my fishing spot is like right there. Just wait a little bit. And I can turn on my flashlight and turn it off. 1 second. So I think that's my area. Yeah, that seems about right. And this is the biggest drill. It's aqua. Yeah, very fitting. This is probably the best setup you're gonna get with this area right here. Now you can see how shallow it is. It's pretty shallow, but you know, it doesn't matter. Oh, I think there's already one. Now, the end of this actually flexes, as you can see, and I'm reeling up a fish, and it's a tiny little perch, 29 grams. And you have taken my bait. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Not really at all. Now, if I was going after, say, pike, which is really hard to catch, I've only caught, I think, 2 within my entire time playing this game, which is since yesterday. They're pretty hard to catch. Now, I'm just hauling perch out of here. But they're very small. But I mean, it's fun nonetheless. Oh, my flashlight was off. I'm gonna turn it on. Just dang you. I should probably just wait until it like goes down for a while. Like until my reaction like that. There we go. That's another little poich. It's a poich. I might move and go to a different spot. No, this is gonna be that works. I actually don't know where to put this Mobizen thing. Up here? No, it just goes up there. And that's fine. It's kind of out of my way. Dang it, man. Alright. Ready? Ready for this? Ready? 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 Okay, no. Alright, we're gonna jig it a little bit. And they must have stolen my bait. Wait, great! Way to go. Yup, they did. Way to go. Now, the thing I like about this game is that there are actually like descriptions and stuff about the lakes. And like this one, I forget why the watercolor is so dark, but this is actually a lake that has pretty dark watercolor. You can actually tell what color the water is when you drill it, I guess. That's a really old-fashioned drill, as you can see. You know, it's a hand crank. It's not fancy. Alright, I might move, because this is getting... Yep. Unless I just switch rods. I might do that before I move. Oh, me too. I have no clue what that guy was yammering on about.
Yeah, fish, fishy, fishy.
Got him. 44 grams. Hey, the nice thing is that you can actually move the bait on here. You can move the grubs. I don't think you can move any other bait. But yeah, you can move the grubs, which is nice. So you can like put them on the end of the hook to attract. I think it attracts more fish. Although I do think it increases the chance of getting your bait stolen. Yeah, moving a little bit. See, I like this game because you aren't getting fish every 30 seconds. Come on, man. You aren't catching fish every 30 seconds, and it doesn't like tell you across the screen strike for like half an hour, which makes it super easy to catch the fish, because otherwise it isn't fishing, it's just catching. And I mean, I kind of wish you could reel it in, but you know, at the same time, most of the drag bars aren't realistic, or tension bars aren't realistic in most fishing games anyway. So I don't know if it is just better. Wait, I just got a weird leg spike. If it is better for them to just automatically reel it in, but you know, it doesn't really matter. All right, I think one more fish, unless they've stolen my bait, which is very possible. Nope, I just didn't put it on the end. See, like that was a fish. I think my biggest fish right here was a 456 gram perch. Alright, well, I'm moving. I'll see you when I have chosen my location. Alright, my new location isn't very far. Sometimes there are holes already drilled for you, so you can actually click on those holes and you will actually be able to run over to them, which is what I'm doing right now, because I'm hoping that there will be some bigger fish. Nope, stupid battery. Yeah. I'm hoping that there will be bigger fish here, because they are pre-drilled, and sometimes the pre-drilled holes are the best. Now, let me just put a little grubby on here. He's all alive and well before he freezes to death in the frigid cold water. Now, survival craft. That's a game I wanted to talk about. I have been doing a bunch of off-cam stuff. That's why there wasn't a video yesterday. Not a video today. I'm not gonna do a video today. It's too late. It is 9:30. I'm gonna do this though, just because, you know, why not? And so anyway, survival craft. What I've been doing is, instead of making you watch me hunt for copper, which is a necessity, I have found 24, which isn't very much. It's about half a stack, which is 40. 40 is a stack. But the thing is that when I ran into it, it was in such a small quantity, and I don't have any caves near me or anything that I can go looking. Me too. Oh, it's terrible. Cold weather. -2 Celsius. That is actually very warm if you convert that to Fahrenheit. Yes, Fahrenheit. Because 0 degrees is 32 degrees Celsius. So you take down 2 degrees, as I figure. I'm sure it isn't as simple as that, but 30 degrees. It ain't bad. Do a little bit of checking. Alright, they might have stolen my bait already. Nope, they have not. Man, it doesn't even look like it was nibbled on. I just don't think... Sometimes, the people that were here prior, I'm just gonna say that they fished out that area. Sometimes it's worth going there. Like, once I was fishing on, I think it was like a lake. A lake, yes. Like, I'm not on one right now, genius. It was like in the middle of the sea, because you can't actually go fishing in the middle of the sea, because I think, like I said, this is Finland. So, I was out in the middle of the ocean. Not exactly, but I forget which lake it was. Now I forget what I was talking about, too. Oh, way to go, me. Oh, I remember. I was catching huge fish, and, they're called Arctic chars. C-H-R. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing that right, but I'm assuming I am, just because that's what it sounds like, and, you know, I'm always right. I'm gonna try and go down to the mouth of that river, because, there might be some pike there, and if you look at the depth, I think I'm gonna try right there, right where that drop-off starts. There, now he'll start heading in the direction I want him to go. Where was it? Maybe right there? There. And, bottom left, you see that little thing right next to my flashlight? That is my temperature bar. Oh, didn't want to turn that off. It's on the very bottom right next to the 2 maps. It's a little temperature thing. That little white line that is really hard to see, they should make that black. If that goes too high, you have to walk. Also, sometimes, no, I've only had this happen, like, I don't know when it happened, but yesterday when I was playing this too, the ice didn't have snow on it. Hold on, let me not drill there yet. Maybe a little bit more like that. Distance is kind of hard to tell. Yeah, I think right there is good. Um. So anyway, if there's not snow over the ice, you are forced to walk whenever you go on the ice. Kind of annoying. Usually it's on maps with rivers. I should just say that is a river. Now my goal was to catch a pike here, but I just want to see if there are little fish here first. Of which there is. And it's little perch. So pike will feast on pretty much everything, but I find it pretty good if you find perch there first. Now I know that I'm probably going to catch a lot of perch on this thing, just because it's a bloodworm and a red lure. But you know, whatever. Oh, that's a rough, a rough. One of the two. Those are here too. Now there are lakes that I haven't caught anything on, which is really annoying, but you know, whatever. The little bit of chicken. Woo! Now I know I could go like this too, but meh. I haven't gotten anything. They still my bait. Yes. I figured as much. Look, I caught another one. Oh joy. And like I said, pike will feast on pretty much everything. Another thing that they enjoy eating is rough. One of the two. Like I said, I don't care. I just know that it's a fish and it's yellow looking. Looked like somebody peed all over it. Nothing. I have caught a pike on the red and yellow and blue rod. Now there is actually a map. It's a different river map. I found 2 holes, and one of them I caught a pike out of. So maybe I should go on that one next time. Oh no, there ain't nothing yet for pike. I would have gotten something by now if there was. How deep is it here in that little river? Not very deep at all. I might go down here though. What's that? Where is that? Whoever's stomping upstairs, it's getting really annoying. Right there? Oh no, there might not be a... that might not be a fishing plate. I don't know. I know that it isn't too deep at all. And that I should probably go fishing right where it bends, right there. So it's going to be dug out right there a little bit, if this game has any sense of realism. Just because that's how water works. It digs stuff out. Now hopefully my drill doesn't hit the bottom. Of which it didn't. Which is good. So hopefully it's not very deep here, just as I thought. So I might just switch to the little rod. You can see my setup here with this rod on the right where you saw me select the rods from. Is there nothing here? Great. Just fantastic. My luck. No, this does kind of look like a place of interest just because it's a little back area, but where is that actually? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. Not very deep there at all. I've never actually gone fishing properly down here on the south, but I just thought I'd go down here to like there. Because if that lake is sort of warm up there, then there's going to be warm water coming through there. That is, if it was open water. I'm not sure if it will have warm water, as it is the middle of winter. Now you see how your guy just kind of avoids the poles? I like that. More drilling. Now something I would like to see is a gas-powered auger. I've been calling it a drill because that's what the game calls it. But I would like to see an auger, a gas-powered auger. Granted, they'd probably find some way to make that a limited use, as your bait is. I mean, it replenishes itself every time you visit a lake, but it's always a random amount, and I mean, with a gas powered, it would probably give you it would give you a full tank of gas in there, but once you run out of gas in that thing, you're done. Unless you go and find other holes. And as predicted, there ain't anything here. As I am, however, in that little riverway. I just noticed, that's dark blue running through that river. Not light blue like where I am. So I don't know, maybe I should go and try and go into the river. It's like right here. I don't know, this is probably going to be my last place fishing for today. Just because this is probably getting boring. It was probably boring when I started off. Most people probably aren't interested in this kind of stuff, but I am. Because I like fishing. It's about the same depth. Way to go. Nope, I cannot raise that at all. Or lower it. Oh, and I can pause it. There's fish here. You all saw it. My rod tip was moving. And my bait's gone. That's definite proof. There's fish here. Hey, guess what? There's fish here. Now, judging by the way that thing bit, not a pike. Judging by where I'm fishing, not a pike. I just lowered my line a little bit. That seems kind of stubborn though. Maybe if I switch to my other rod, just because I want to use a different rod. Because this is a different lure. Even though I could have just switched baits, but you know, that's boring. Why would I do that? What if I want to use other rods? Oh, see? Yep. Fish here. And it's another rough. I think that's all I'm saying. That's just how I say it, just because, you know, I don't care. So, yeah, that's the last fish. I'm going to end this video here. And, if you're new, subscribe. No one's going to watch this video anyway, I'm pretty sure. Besides maybe Connor, potentially. I actually showed this game to him. But I'll be surprised if this thing gets one view or two views. Connor will probably watch it. But anyway, bye.